Have you ever reached a point where you felt like your whole life is no longer yours? Have you ever reached a point where you felt like you have sunk to the lowest part of the ocean, for example? Have you ever reached an extent of your life when you thought, I really never thought I could sink this low? I have. Hi, my name is Annika Sekalala. Thank you very much for coming back to my channel. On this channel, we talk about my life experiences, and then I tell you the lessons that I learned from them, because I want you to learn from my mistakes, so you don't have to make your own mistakes to be able to learn from them, because it wastes a lot of time and it is very painful. So hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be giving you that 6 lessons that I learned from working in Dubai. If you have watched my last video, not my last video, it is one of my videos, please go up and watch it. I was explaining how I went to Dubai to do a teaching job, and I ended up in somebody's house working as a maid. Having my degree and everything else that I had studied, even I hit rock bottom that I said, okay, I'm already here anyway. I'm not going anywhere. Let me stay, because of all the problems that I had back home. I needed to make some sort of money to revive myself. So what happened? I stayed in this job, and there are lessons that I learned in that time that I was in Dubai working as a maid. The first lesson is I learned how to be patient. I'm not a very patient person. If anybody knows me, my friends that know me, I was not really patient. I was struggling with patience, I just want to have things today and I want to have them now. But when I worked in Dubai, in these people's home, they really humbled me. They humbled me because I thought about it like this. Where I come from, that's Africa, in Uganda, when you have a degree, you are taken as a person that knows something. You are taken as a person that has something. But I know, I do understand. If you had a degree, would you want to go and be somebody's housemaid? I'm quite sure you wouldn't. So I reached that point where I would rather be a housemaid than be jobless. That is how I saw it. So it really humbled me. Point number 2, hurt people. These people, if you please go back and watch my video, they felt like they could not give us, people that were working for them, small things like food. These people, especially the woman that was my boss, she felt like we were not humans. We were treated like animals. We were not given food. We were given small buns, like for children, as if they were giving it to kids. We were not everything that I was seeing in these people's home made me have a lot of compassion, because I got to understand that anybody that would treat another human being like this, there is definitely something off with them. That's why I started with the statement, hurt people. People that are healed, people that are okay, people that don't have any issues, people that don't have any hatred in them cannot treat another human. It doesn't matter whether black, yellow, red, brown, any sort of human being that you are, would not be treated the way we were treated. So these people kind of made me get more compassion. Instead of being bitter and staying there and being angry, I got more compassion, because I knew that these people are definitely not right. Something is definitely very off with them. That's why they were acting like this. That's why they chose to treat other human beings the way they were treating us. Number 4, I started using my imagination. I started using my imagination very sharply, because I woke up very early in the morning to go to a very big compound to sweep. In Dubai, I'm quite sure everybody watching this knows that Dubai is really, really hot. It's a desert. So they let you go out as the sun comes out at what, 7? It's 8 o'clock. The sun is hot as hell. You go out to sweep the compound. So I got the broom, I would sweep. I started to think, I started to visualize my life away from this place. I was in Dubai under a very hot sun, dressed like a homeless person, sweating, but I was visualizing the life that I wanted to be in. My mind was not there. My mind wasn't in Dubai where I was suffering. My mind was in another situation. I started to visualize how I wanted to end up in England. I didn't really think I was going to go to England at any point, but in my mind, I started to visualize it. This is how I started to believe that you become what you think about. Like Earl Nightingale said, you really, really become what you think about. Every single day I was thinking about myself in England, in UK. I would think about myself walking on the streets of the UK. I would think about myself going into the beautiful supermarkets and stuff like this all day. Call it daydreaming. I daydreamt every single day. I was thinking about myself doing other things, thinking about all the hurt that I was going through, all the pain that I was going through here. I took my mind somewhere else. I literally got away from Dubai and left Dubai, took my mind somewhere else. It enhanced the power of my imagination. People would ask me, you sit there and start to think, what is it that you're always thinking about? I'm thinking about my future. I was thinking about what I wanted to become. It really helped me broaden my imagination. Another point, I started to be very grateful for small things, just like freedom. Because in this place, I was not allowed to go anywhere. I was not allowed to go to the shops. I was not allowed to even cross the road without asking for permission. I got to be very grateful and appreciate freedom, just simple freedom. I started to appreciate freedom. I started to appreciate every little thing, as going out for a stroll, because I couldn't do that. As walking out when I'm really upset, as walking just out of the building and go somewhere for some fresh air. I started to be very grateful for everything that I had in the past, because right now I was a slave. I was kept somewhere where I could not do anything or say anything. They literally took over my life. I did not have life. So I got very, very grateful for life. And when I left Dubai, I continued to be very grateful, because they reminded me of how very, very small things matter to us, of how very, very things as having life that I can control, like the life I have right now. It is me that controls it. I want to go somewhere, I control that. I want to do this, I want to do that. I control my life. I can go for a walk, I can eat this, I can eat that. But they controlled everything. I could not eat anything. I could not go anywhere. I could not even receive a phone call without them listening to me. So that gave me, I learned how to be very, very grateful. Then my last point on the things that I learned from that my working in Dubai was I started to appreciate God more. I woke up very late in the night. I started to pray. I started to want more power, more. You can believe in whatever it is you believe in, the universe, the what, but I needed some sort of hope that I was going to get out of this situation. I needed hope. I needed something to help me believe that one day I was going to get out of this situation, and that brought me very close to my God. I kept praying, I kept affirming what I wanted. I kept telling God what I wanted. I want to go to UK. I want to go to some country that is free. I want to be free. I don't want to be kept. I don't want to feel like I'm suffocated like this. With the lessons that I learned from Dubai, working in Dubai as a housemaid, as a kadama, as they call them. Others call them mishkara in something. They don't even call them people. They don't call you by your name. They call you by mishkara. And Another thing that I learned from working in Dubai was I learned how to accept my situation. Yeah, whatever situation that I'm in, bad, I wake up in the morning and I say, right, this is what this situation is, and this is what I need to do or not. Or I will say, right, I accept this. Just like I accepted working in that horrible house, just like I accepted being treated like a slave for a while because I wanted to get to somewhere. I wanted to do something with myself. So right now, in this life that I'm in right now, I'm not in Dubai anymore. I went to I'm in UK now, but that kind of bad treatment that I got then helped me to push myself further, if you understand what I mean, to push myself further. If you have learned anything in this video today, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. My baby is somewhere crying, so I cannot concentrate really. But thank you very much for watching my video. And if you have learned anything from this video, please comment down below. Please subscribe and share this video. And if you are a new subscriber to me, please let me know that you're a new subscriber. Thank you so much, my darling. I hope you get to get at least one thing from everything that I said that will help you become your best self. Thank you so much.